Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Webster Bennington here, as always, and tonight we have a doozy of a match between the everlasting sissies, the Parisian Jakes, and our lovable rough-and-tumble group of gutsy performers, the league-leading Blue Line Bandits of Roybury. The Bandits are coming in hot, having won 3 consecutive games. The Parisian Jokes, on the other hand, have only won once in their previous 4 games. I don't want to say that this game is only being played as a formality, but... And joining me in the booth is Nigel Weatherby. Nigel, back from the pub, I see.
That's right, Webster. I'm right here with the St. Swithersworth beer.
St. Swithersworth, when beer is what you're drinking.
You ask for a beer, they give you a St. Swithersworth.
Wouldn't have it any other way. I understand you've got a nickname, haven't you?
Oh, we can't get into that.
Oh, come on now.
Nay.
Old friends.
No.
St. Swithersworth.
Get a couple more of these in me and I tell you.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Well, anyway, on to the hockey. That's what we're here for, right?
Isn't it, though? Blue lines, red lines, puck.
Goals, goalies,
if we're lucky,
forwards, defensemen.
Although luck has nothing to do with it, facing off against the red and shite, as I like to call them.
Oh, the Blue Line Bandits have this one, folks.
This one and the next one. I'm calling it tonight here, folks.
Coach Peters has been driving the boys in blue every day, all day.
I now have to play like that, and since you've had a few more, I see, maybe it's a good time to mention your nickname.
What, NBC?
That's right.
I think with a game like this, with the Parisian Jokes, I might be bringing out the old NBC.
Well, I think that would be a good time, because they're the worst people I know.
I've copyrighted it, you know.
Have you?
I have.
Could I have some? And the Bandits have come onto the ice. What a time to be alive. I tell you folks, there's nothing better to do on a Saturday afternoon in Roybury, or anywhere else in the world for that matter. Now listen to that disgusting French anthem, La Marseillaise. More like La Mayonnaise, or Lord mercifully make me go deaf and die, am I right? And now we must all rise, even those, especially those who are watching from home. God save the Queen. Show your respects to this proud nation, the home country of this glorious team. Good. Cross the blue line, cross the other blue line, round the face-off dot. Oh, an attempt on the goal. Oh, unsuccessful, I'm afraid. Oh, so now the Jokes have got control again. They're just passing it around, mucking the puck like they've never seen a puck in their entire lives. And now, oh, our boys have got the puck back. Now it's Harrison to Bateman, Bateman to Wilson, back to Bateman. He's taking it now. Oh, Lord. Oh, the Jokes have got it.
Oh, intercepted.
I don't even like to talk about it. Let's talk about something else.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a while before we see points in this game.
Well, you know, that's because our boys are leading them on. They really want to play this out. Make sure the fans get a good show.
Peters is good for that. Coach Peters, he trained his boys well.
And he trained Wilson especially well. He's stolen it, moving up the ice at a fast pace. My goodness, he's like lightning. Greased lightning.
And there's a shot on goal.
Oh, no.
Oh, deflected.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Dennis at it again.
Is that even legal? God. It's disgusting.
Tis a foul display.
And St. John picks up his 12th goal of the season after the ref missed an obvious offsides call. Do these cheaters have no shame?
Oh, it's a shameful display, that is.
For reasons that I just can't explain, the refs aren't even bringing this to a review.
Oh, bollocks!
Some people might say that travesty is a bit of an overstatement, but they just don't understand hockey like you and I. To say this is just a travesty would be one of the biggest understatements of the decade, of the century. Don't worry, folks, these are the Blue Line Bandits of Roybury we're talking about. They'll get it back, don't you worry. And they'll do it the right way, without cheating, like scum. And he shoots it across, one attempt on the goal. Oh, unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful.
Plays frozen.
Play is frozen now, as the teams stare each other down.
They're up to the face-off dot.
Sponsored by Blick, interestingly. All right, so it's past it. Oh, another attempt on the goal. He's gone behind the goal now, and now he's shooting the back. Oh, God, it's a massacre out there.
The Jakes have control.
Noises and words, folks. Noises and words. That's all we've got today for you. Not a lot of hockey going on, I'm afraid. A lot of bouncing it off these French idiots. Moving around the ice like they've never been on skates before, really. I think the boys are just playing with them today. I think they're just trying to tease them out, trying to make sure that they even last an entire game.
Coach Peters is having the Blue Line Bandits try a new defense technique, and really it's shutting them down. The Parisian jokes they don't stand a chance.
It's unfortunate, really, because there was a time when I would have cheered against them, perhaps if they were fighting the actual devil, Hitler himself. But even now, I don't think that I would cheer for these bastards. I don't like them. I don't like their faces. I don't like their moms. Harrison's got the puck.
And it's Harrison on a breakaway.
Oh my God, he's all alone out there.
Oh,
he's all alone.
He's got nothing.
He's behind the net.
He looks behind, crosses to Bateman. Oh
God.
No.
My
Shot
God.
and shut out.
Oh.
Goal!
Well, you know, these things happen.
Twasn't intentional.
Good as time as any to take a break and talk about St. Swithersworth.
St. Swithersworth, the beer you ask for when you want a beer.
The beer you ask for when beer is what you're asking for.
St. Swithersworth.
All right, back to the game. Now we've got Robert with the puck. That's Murray Robert, not the Bateman Robert that we
Are
all
they
love so
brothers?
much. They're not related at all. Off to Ward, off to Augustino, back to Ward. Murray Roberts got the puck again. He's holding on to it. Oh, he's lost it again. Lost it to the French. Oh, a shot on goal. And player stopped as the goalie holds the puck as one does. All right, and they're at the face-off dot now.
It's Wilson and Bateman Robert back at it again.
Oh.
But the Jakes have covered.
Oh my God. They've got it. The Jakes have got the puck. They're moving across the ice, moving across the blue line. They're heading toward the goal, charging toward the goal. Oh, they passed it back and forth a bit now. St. Jean Dubois.
Fires it across, fires it on net.
God. Fires it on Foster, but he's saved the day once again, as always. Foster, my hero and yours. He keeps saving the day.
If he keeps doing that, they're going to keep Woz on the bench.
Foster, Australian for terrific.
British. And that brings us into our commercial break. This break, silent, of course, brought to you by Blick Razors. Blick Razors.
It's a razor. Blick is the name of the razor. All right, Cheetle's out now with McDonald and Khan.
Oh, they might say that Jesus saves, but Khan scores on the back end.
Back end. All right, back to the face-off. Oh my gosh, Petit's got the puck and he's moving it off to Dubois and St. Jean. A bunch of other red. Oh! Cheetle's got it back. Off to McDonald. Shooting across to Connor. He's moving up the ice. Oh, the
McDonald's giving him a run for his money.
Idiots have gotten it back. Oh, there's a skirmish going on. Oh, and the red idiots have recovered. These Jakes.
Oh, and the goal is on the Blue Line Bandits. What a travesty. Not
Just all boo.
boo them with all of your hearts.
Boo at home. St. Swithinsworth.
We'll take this moment to bring you an advertisement by St. Swithinsworth.
Sweet, oh.
St.
Crikey.
Swithinsworth! When
I've
you
had a
can't
couple.
say it.
When
you
I've had a
can't-
couple.
I know you've had a couple when you
Just
can't say
kidding,
it,
back
Roy.
to the game.
Back to the game, and they're at the face-off door.
And Augustino did not appreciate that French fry August standing too close to Foster. Hold on to your hats, folks. Everyone in the building can just feel the fury coming from Augustino as he wails on the cowering Frenchman's face. Which loser is that down there? Once he gets up from his bloody fetal position, I'll be able to identify the newest Red Cross donor. The referees are trying to pull Augustino off, but there's a bee in his bonnet. He's steaming mad at Marcel, and I don't blame him. Hey Marcel, how about you stop being 160 centimeters and try being a hockey player for a change? And this crowd is just electric as Augustino waves his bloody fist in the air and glides triumphantly to the penalty box. The excitement is palpable, folks. And what's this? No! No, the fix is in, folks, and the referees have tossed Augustino from the game and given the Parisian Jakes an extended power play. Obviously, they got word from the league that the Bandits are too good, and they're trying to balance the league out. Such a travesty. But I believe in our boys. We can overcome all obstacles.
And this is a defeat, folks. That one stings. Like I spilled cocoa on me jumper. Like I spilled me St. Swimmersworth.
All right, back to the face-off dot then. Harrison's got it. Moving it on to Robert. Oh, God, the French. All right, well, St. Jean's got it. Moving up the ice, slowly, I might add, to Du Bois. Petite, how appropriate. Petite's got the puck now, and he's moving out. No, he's lost it to Harrison, because of course he has. Harrison's got the puck, moving it to Robert. Robert to Harrison. Robert. All right, so he's shooting across now. He's moving back and forth. Bertrand to Blanc. Marcel. Ugh. Got the puck now. All right, so not a lot going on. Back and forth. Marcel to Bertrand. And our boys have gotten it back. They're moving across the blue line toward the goal.
Both blue lines. They're in enemy territories.
And behind the net now, in the back end, if you will. And it's stolen away. We've got ourselves a tie game again, folks. The bigwigs up in league offices must be thrilled. Well, good for them. This game is just getting started. I ain't scared. I say bring it on, you and your zebras. We'll take you all on. And just before time expires in the period, Foster allows another one of these clowns to score a goal. But let's not all jump on Foster. It's tough for him to make a save when the refs are allowing players from the other team to literally punch him in the face when he's trying to make a save. Normally players like Augustino would be here to prevent this kind of thing, but with his unnecessary ejection, well, goals like this will be scored. I'm sure Coach Peters will have some strong words for the boys between periods. Now, as always, we go to the silent commercial break as entirely paid for by St. Swithinsworth. St. Swithinsworth.
The beer you drink when you ask for beer.
Alright, so now it's intermission, so we're going to do our favourite thing to do. We're going to look at some people in the crowd and talk about how they look like.
Douches. I love this part, Webster.
When I point to you, I thought you said say cunts.
Oh,
That's
no.
what you say.
No.
Okay.
I never say that word.
Did they look different, though?
Bit. What do you mean by different?
I mean, can you really say that man looks like a douche, but that man looks like a cunt?
Well, if they're from France.
Oh, douches and cunts.
Douches and cunts.
If you're a Jakes fan, you're either a douche or a cunt, or you're a douche cunt.
Look at this Mr. Wanker here. He's got... I don't know where his hairline begins.
It's interesting because I've just been handed this. We checked IDs. People coming in. That man's name, Mr. Wanker.
Wow.
Actual name.
Mr.
Did you
Wanker.
know that?
From across the channel.
Across the, not the pond, because that's Americans, but yeah, channel.
Oh. Wow.
Come under the channel.
Surprising.
Or on a ferry.
I am flummoxed.
A ferry on a ferry.
A ferry on a ferry.
Mr. Wanker.
Sounds like
Spells
the
it with
Parisian jokes
spells it
fan
with a
base.
Q and a U.
Q-U.
As we would.
Wank queer.
Wanker.
Mr. Wank queer.
Of course he is. He's a ferry on a ferry, and his name's Mr. Wanker. And our boys in blue are stepping back onto the ice. They begin the second period trailing 3-2, but this is a team that gets better and better as the game goes on.
The French have recovered, sadly.
Oh, God.
They're bringing it back, but Foster was looking a little bored back there. There he is.
Little practice
That's
for Foster. There he goes. That's Foster.
That's Foster.
All right, let's calm down a bit. Looks like someone's terribly injured, but he's French. I don't care. Hey, let's talk about St. Swithensworth. You know what's a new slogan for St. Swithensworth?
What's that?
Brand new, never been used. Just do it, but beer. Back to the game.
St. Swithensworth.
St. Swithensworth.
Get yours at your local store.
Grocer.
Your grocer.
Grocer.
The game is on. The game is afoot,
Back
as they
to
say.
the game.
Oh, the game is a skate, as they say.
As they should, because that's what you wear on your feet when you're at the lineup dot. Lineup dot?
The lineup dot.
I tell you folks, this has been a robust response from the Bandits. They don't have any goals to show for it, but they're giving it their all. What's that term? All Swedish, no finish. But don't worry, they'll be lighting the lamp soon, I know it. Yeah. Alright, so the face goes again. And, oh my goodness, right off the bat, Dumont's got his leg cut off. You ever seen anything like that?
Not since my playing days, I have.
It's been quite a while.
Yep, 20-odd years.
I understand that you once lost your face.
I did, but we've got ourselves a go here.
That's all that matters. Lose your face, get a goal, back to the game. Facing off again, and right off the bat, Dumont's blood everywhere. Have you ever seen so much blood on the ice?
Oh, not for a long while.
How long would you say?
Oh, not since my playing years.
Then how long ago was that?
Oh, 20-somewhat.
I've begun to suspect you're a spy. And I'm trying to use this game as an opportunity to investigate my theory, and they're back to the game. Alright, now the Bandits have got the puck again. They're moving up, moving fast, I should say. He's
past the blue line.
He's got the biscuit. Oh, and he's dipped it in the tea, I'm afraid. It's behind the ice, in the back end, once again.
One soggy biscuit, Webster.
Well,
one soggy biscuit.
You know what they say about a soggy biscuit? Then it's back to the game. Shaw's got it now. Reynolds to Petrov. Petrov, Foster's looking awfully bored. Those Frenchmen should really step up their game. They're still hanging about like stupid bastards. Shaw moving towards the goal. Stop now. He's stopped now. He's contemplating. He's toying with him, I'd say. Oh, he's moving across the blue line. He's got it now. Oh, back to Reynolds. And a shot on goal is a miss, and back to the jokes.
Oh, and
I play stop for a moment. You can see it in Coach Berger's face. It's really disappointing to him, as though everything in his life has led up to this, and now all of a sudden he's realizing that it's all been a waste.
Much like that big burger chain. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, Burger.
The Burger Burgers.
Oh my God! How did he ever? Back to the game. And we've got a full-on Donnybrook, folks. The benches have cleared and the fists are flying. This is the musket fight people came to see. This is hockey.
It's McDonald and Khan back and forth. Oh, Petit's got him up against the glass. How could a small man be
where are
holding
you,
him
referees?
so?
Referees,
Refs.
they've taken a break. They're having a laugh. That's what they're doing. This is ridiculous.
Oh, seems
Coach
we've got a
Berger,
hockey match here.
Look at his smug face, Coach Berger.
Ugh.
You'd think that he knew what he was doing, but he doesn't.
He doesn't. It's all politics, I tell you.
There, the league must be thrilled. Now face off again. Oh, and our boys have got it back. An attempt on the goal.
Back to the
once
French.
again. They're just awful.
Ugh, bollocks.
Let's get a good look at what initiated this brouhaha. Now, if you watch here, you can see Cheechel use his stick to check if Stewart is wearing his jockstrap correctly. Stewart seems to take this innocent gesture personally and said something probably perverse to our dear Cheechel. Moments later, you can see Cheechel appropriately retaliate by launching into Stewart, slamming him into the side of the net. Now we go back to the live feed and we can see that Faker still laying on the ice. It makes me sick that he slows the game down with his nonsense. Wasting the medical staff's time. Let's watch this replay again. Ha ha ha! Auger, Stewart, Martinez. Is it Mexican?
What a line.
Mexican.
Yeah. A bottom line.
Right?
The bottom of the barrel.
I'm not even going to announce them.
You know what? Nothing but cunts.
Right, you've got it.
That's
it. You peppered it in.
Seamless. £1,000 right there for
Seamless. You get that. Have some of that.
£1,000.
Back to the game.
Facing off again at the face-off dot. Up, and the Parisian Jakes have the puck.
Worst
Team.
Our boys, best.
We love them.
Back. They got it back. dancing about. I would love for one of them to score on their own goal. It would be humiliating. It would be... Can you imagine that? Can you imagine?
To score upon one's own
Even
goal?
a young player, I would feel nothing for them.
The Parisian Jakes, of course.
Bastards.
Frankly, I don't know why they haven't done it yet. Well, Webster, if I know one thing about hockey, it's that the team needs to get the puck across the lines into the other team's goal.
That's not been happening very much tonight, has it?
Not tonight.
Not with all the icing.
Not with all of the icing going on.
It's like a cake, but not the kind I like. I'm diabetic. Back to the game. Lining up.
They're at the
Looks
face-off
like-
dot.
My
Oh,
God.
it's Bateman
Oh.
Robert again, and he fires it in.
Shot
but
right
a
off the
rare
bat,
misfire from
right
Bateman.
around. But that's not icing because I know what icing is, and that weren't it.
No, that
Shaw's
was
got it now.
onside.
Yes. Right?
Oh, and the French have recovered. That's a penalty if I've ever seen one.
Just gonna end up in
Call
the back
it, ref.
end anyway.
Call
Just gonna
it.
end up in the back end.
Oh,
Stupid. Oh, out bit of a
stupid.
tussle.
Oh, but the
Back.
Bandits
Oh.
have control again, folks. Oh, they're at it again. Here we go. In the
He's
it's
got
back.
it this
There
time.
it is.
Quite
Oh,
a slap.
a shot by
Oh,
any other
God.
name would still taste as sweet.
Like Puck it would.
Oh, like Puck. Oh, you're a cheeky fucker.
All right, Cheetle's back. He's got the puck. He's finessed it over to McDonald. McDonald tries to seal the deal, but no, back to Khan. Backhands it to Khan. Khan's taking it across, taking it. Oh, the French have got it again.
Across
He's-
both blue lines.
Oh, God.
God,
He's
they're
steamrolling it in. But he stopped it, Foster, hasn't he? Foster's got the puck, and he's off to Khan. Off to Khan. Khan takes... Oh, fires it right off. Denied. Oh, but he's jabbed it right in there. He's got... No, it is not a goal. It's still in play. He's pushed it off. Moving across the ice. Such finesse.
Back to Reynolds. Over to Petrov.
In the back end.
Oh, dear.
And Robert does it again, folks. Is there nothing he can't do? Look at this beauty of a goal and tell me how young Bateman can be viewed as anything but an angel. My God, it's so beautiful.
It's beautiful. I want to cry.
I want to throw up.
I will take a sip of my St. Swimmersworth.
You look stupid. Hey, is it not? What are you doing in here?
Excuse me, I am sorry to
God.
interrupt your broadcast.
Who are you?
But my name is Mikhail.
I'm trying to
And,
announce the game here.
Yes, but when you announce game, you are very vulgar, and you make my
Vulgar?
children.
Children?
I don't want my children to watch these games.
I don't want you to have children.
I already have children. I just want you to talk about what is going on in hockey and not the words.
What do you
that
think we're doing
use.
up here? We're talking about the game, we're saying what we want, because this is England and we are free.
We're in the booth. How did you get in the booth? We're polite, so we have a conversation. But the interns must have messed something up, because you are not allowed past that line.
I'm gonna punch him.
Just please watch.
Get out of here, you French.
By the way, are you a Jakes fan?
No.
Doesn't matter, get out of the booth.
Get out.
But thank you for support.
Clearly one of them Russian spies.
Boys indeed. Alright, stupid frog Boye back from an injury this week, but it doesn't look like he's really... Good lord, man. Was that you?
What?
That smell.
Oh, I'm sorry, I ain't got no sense of smell.
Yeah, you could tell, because if you could smell what I could smell, then you'd be saying, what was that smell? Because the smell is terrible.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It smells like St. Swithinsworth and also poop.
I was just eating some bangers and mash at the pub earlier.
Bangers, mash, St. Swithinsworth, and poop.
Well, I likes what I likes.
As we line up... Oh, you know what time it is?
What time?
Well, it's time to stop talking about hockey and just drink tea.
Oh, it is tea time. It's the annual
Tea time.
Also, daily.
Hey, less talking, more not talking.
More tea.
More not, less
One lump
tea.
or two, Webster.
You know.
Two then.
Alright, we'll have to take a break from this right beating. Oh, Fontaine, everywhere. Everywhere is his stupid frog blood.
He's up, he's down, he's all over the place.
I hope he dies, but I have to pee.
Oh, you need assistance?
No, I think I'll be alright. Just head to the loo.
Well, I don't want to be alone up here, so I'll follow you anyway.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a riot tonight because these stupid French bastards. If the tunnel doesn't collapse tonight, we're doomed.
Doomed and afraid.
All right. August passed it on to Stewart and to Martinez. He's moving across. Oh, but Dixon stopped him in his tracks. Stone's got it now, and he's passed it up the ice. Shaw's got it. Reynolds. Oh, no. I'm going to stop for a moment. I'm going to leave the booth because I have to fart. And I'm not rude.
No one's listening.
They're not going to hear the fart. We're in the booth together, and I don't want to fart all over you.
I ain't got no sense of smell.
But
It
your
won't bother me
clothes
any.
will smell like fart, so I'm going to leave the booth. I'm going to fart, and I'll be right back. Don't announce any hockey without me.
Right then. We've got a hockey match
Look at
here.
his smug face, Coach Berger.
Ugh.
You'd think that he knew what he was doing, but he doesn't. It's
He
all
doesn't. It's all politics, I tell you.
Yeah, the league must be thrilled. Now, as always, we're going to our silent commercial break, as paid for by Priority Cola. Priority Cola.
Prioritize your thirst in these next 2 minutes.
Back to the silence. And the Bandits enter the final frame with a 1-goal lead. With their penchant for playing shutdown defense late in games, playing this period is merely a formality. We all know that those French figure skaters would like nothing more than to put their tails between their legs and run away, but these fans paid good money to see a game this afternoon, so on we shall play. And Bateman looks for the outlet pass, but no lanes are available. Looks like the Parisian Jakes had some of their French coffee between periods. Bateman loops around the face-off dot and passes left to Harris. No! Oh, what have I just seen? Bateman scored on his own net! I repeat, Bateman has scored on his own net. The puck came off his stick at an odd angle and went right into the net. To be fair, this period just began. While this was probably a simple mistake, it's possible, that he simply forgot which net he was shooting on. My goodness. My heart breaks for young players like Bateman Robert when this happens. You do everything right, and you make one mistake and get stuck in the crowd of Frenchmen dancing like Fifi boys.
Cunts, cunts, cunts. All I see is bloody cunts. St. Jean, cunt. Dubois, cunt. Petite, cunt. Coach Berger, the biggest cunt of them all. It's nothing but cunts.
Coach Peters has called a timeout, so we've actually given some privacy. And so that we could talk about Priority Cola. Priority Cola.
What a refreshing change of pace.
I was going to say the catchphrase for Priority Cola. And you said something you've made up. That's not real. They pay a lot of money for these things. Priority Cola, make your thirst a priority. Now, what did you say?
What a refreshing change of pace. Sorry.
Awful.
That was amazing. I'm sorry. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Nothing but cunts.